This is Vargas, recording live from the Vargas Vault. Back again with another round of collection pickup videos. I have quite a bit, actually. As I might have mentioned before, what I'm trying to do is that I'm giving myself a 2-week break, and then 2 weeks are up, and I start, adding stuff to the collection. And this time, I went to the comic shop, so I have a comic book pickup video. Got some more wrestling stuff, so I got a wrestling video. Got some movies, so I expect a movie video up. And some other random stuff, which is what I'm going to do right now, because it's the easiest one I can do. So let's get started with soundtracks. I usually put this together with the movie pickup video, but because I have quite a few movies to talk about, which are laying there on my kitchen counter, I'm gonna pile up the DVDs. The CDs here, and from Movie Freak Bazaar, which is a Facebook seller that I mention all the time because it's through him that I get some of my cooler stuff. I picked up the Metallica single "Until It Sleeps." Metallica, and it only has 2 songs. It's the single "Until It Sleeps" and "Overkill." So I thought that was pretty cool. Big fan of Metallica. And I have all of their studio stuff. I'm still missing the covers, Garage Inc. and Garage Inc. Revisited, but Movie Freak had this, and I couldn't pass it up. The thing is like cardboard. It's just cardboard. Doesn't come in a nice slipcase, but it's Metallica, and I had to own that. Also picked up the soundtrack for the miniseries of Battlestar Galactica. I really like this. I grew up watching the original one, or at least reruns of the original one, and this one was pretty cool. Even though at the end it got kind of weird, but I like the soundtrack, and I have the soundtrack for that. Also picked up some video games. It's been a while since I picked up some video games, but I came across some really cool ones. Picked up Star Wars: The Clone Wars for the Nintendo DS, Jedi Alliance. Huge Star Wars fan, so anytime I can add something Star Warsy, I do. So, awesome. And this is a Nintendo published game, and this is 42 Classic Games, Clubhouse Games, which has 42 little games there included in the cart. So it's supposed to have a chest. It's a chest full of games, and it has, what does it have? Card games, board games, action games, and single-player games. So, you get a lot of your bug, and it's a Nintendo-published game, so Nintendo games are top-notch, so looking forward to playing that. For the Wii, I picked up NBA Live 2009 All Play. Love basketball games, love basketball, the sport. Just love the way that the sport itself plays, and the way that it transitions very well on video games. I just freaking love it. And I have this for the Wii. I don't have a basketball game for the Wii, so pick that up. And for the PlayStation 2, which really has been a while since I picked up a game, saw this and thought of my daughter, and this is SeaWorld Adventure Park Shamu's Deep Sea Adventures. So you control Shamu riding around in, it looks a lot like Echo the Dolphin, only with a killer whale, Shamu. So yeah, my daughter is really digging SeaWorld. We took her to SeaWorld a while ago, and she likes Shamu a lot. Well, even though no whale's named Shamu anymore, every time I look at a killer whale, it's Shamu to me, and they kind of stuck on my daughter, because every time she sees one of the orcas, she's like, Shamu, Shamu. So, yeah, I picked this up for her. Once she's older, I hope she still loves the killer whales, and, she'll enjoy that. Also, this was on clearance at Walmart, and I'm really surprised. I guess the craze is gone. No one's buying up Amiibos anymore, but picked up Waluigi. This is Luigi's evil doppelganger. Just like Mario has Wario, Luigi has Waluigi. So I picked him up. I've always liked the design of Waluigi. I think he looks pretty cool. It's like a classic villain with the twirly mustache. I like his design quite a bit, and I like playing as him in the Mario sports game. So this has actually on clearance, and my beautiful wife got it for me as an early Christmas present, as an early birthday present. My lovely wife gave it to me, so got Waluigi into the collection. Also came across some loose Disney Infinity figures. Picked up Loki. I really like the Disney Infinity games, especially the third one. They really polished that one a lot. I'm actually bummed out that Disney Interactive decided to cancel any future Disney Infinity games because I thought they were really cool. The first one was interesting. The world building that you could do was the main attraction. Then in Volume 2.0, they added the Marvel characters, and that gave it a little extra, but also they polished the gameplay a lot. And by the time 3.0, which is the Star Wars one, came out, it was a totally different game. It was a fun game. I really enjoyed it. And you can put these little figures on your portal, and you can play as any one of the figures that you had. So that was pretty cool. And but I am bummed out that Disney canceled that, and is no longer going to publish these little cool figures because they're very nicely detailed. And they're important for the game, but also just as a collectible, they're awesome. So I picked up him, Loki, picked up Iron Fist. I like the design of Iron Fist. It's really cool. And I picked up Green Goblin. Now this is Ultimate Green Goblin. It's not the 616 version of Green Goblin. You know, the one with the glider and the Goblin mask. This is the Ultimate Universe Green Goblin. So he's a bit more buffed. So yeah, I'm trying to get all the Disney Infinity figures because, like I said, they're really cool. They're really detailed. I would love to own as many as I can. Also picked up some Halloween stuff to celebrate Dia de los Muertos. I picked up this Katrina mask. You know, in Dia de los Muertos, we celebrate our departed, and a lot of people, not a lot, but some people paint themselves in skulls, skull designs, so that it's a Mexican tradition that we honor our departed, and it also is a way of connecting ourselves with and not being afraid of death. So it's a very colorful. It's a very awesome celebration, and at work, because I can't really paint my face, I saw this mask and I wanted to pick it up because I wanted to celebrate Day of the Dead too, and after seeing Coco, that mask was just really awesome. Also picked up a Mario hat. Don't remember if I shared this in the last video, if I'm honest with you. But if I did, I apologize. I don't think I did. But again, it's been a while since I recorded the last pickup video, so if I did, I'm sorry. But I think this is pretty cool. It's a nice Mario cap. I already have the one that Nintendo Power gave me years and years ago, the nice velvet one. But that one's a little small. This one's a good size, and unlike any of the other Mario caps I've seen that have this painted, this one has like a little plastic texture, which I thought was pretty cool. So I hope I didn't already share that one. If I did, I apologize. Went to SeaWorld, and they had this guy, and I picked it up because of Splatoon. If you haven't seen Splatoon for the Wii and the Switch, it's about this game where you play like Inklings, like little genetically mutated kids that are part kids, part squid, and the purpose of the game is that you go around shooting paint, and you have to cover the territory with your team's color. It's a really addictive game, really cool, and they released as a promotional thing a couple of squid, squid things that go on the head. But I wasn't able to get those, and I always wanted them because they look really cool. But I went to SeaWorld, and I picked up this squid thing. So it has the little tentacles, the eyes. So let's get a better look at it. The only difference between this one and the one Nintendo released is that it has a black line around the eyes, but I don't care. It looks pretty cool. Uh, Last time I went to SeaWorld, a bunch of people had these, and I was like, oh, that looks pretty cool because it looks like Splatoon. I wanted one of those, and I think it looks pretty gnarly in my opinion. So, you know me, when I get a gnarly idea in my head, I pick it up because why not? And also saw this after Halloween, and I'm always looking for costume accessories because I like to dress up as Halloween, and I picked up this magician's hat, which you won't be able to see. So let me show you how the hat looks. It's a magician's hat. It's purple, unlike the blue magician's hat that this Mickey Mouse uses in the Disney shorts. But let me just grab the camera. But it goes like that, and it's a magician's hat. So why not? For Halloween, I'm always looking for accessories for a costume. It's purple, so it goes with the Booyah ghost shirt that I have on. So always cool. And eventually, my way of thinking is that my daughter is gonna grow up, and they're gonna ask her to come dressed up as different things because of her school's recitals and stuff like that. So might as well have accessories for her. I'll use them for Halloween, and if ever the need comes up, I don't know if tomorrow they're like, hello, Mr. Vargas, your daughter needs to do a dance recital, and we need a wizard's hat. Boom, I got a wizard's hat. Done. Easy peasy. Also, my mom for my birthday gave me this really nice Star Wars shirt. This is the back of the shirt. It has Kylo Ren and a New Order Stormtrooper. And on the front, it has Master Yoda. Now, the other thing is that the Master Yoda has the Force Awakens logo. And Master Yoda does not appear in that movie. But still a pretty cool shirt. I like it quite a lot. So, yeah. Thanks to my mom for that. A friend of mine is getting rid of some of his stuff. He's about to have a daughter, so he's getting rid of stuff. And he gave me these figures, these collectible statues. He didn't want them anymore and he didn't want any money for them because they were broken. They came in a stand, but the stand's broken, and the other figure I'm going to showcase has a very important part that's broken off. I was able to glue, but it's not too well. But my friend gave me this really kick-ass Predator statue with his mounted laser cannon. The claws are broken, unfortunately. The claws would pop out like that. But they're broken. They're supposed to be longer. And it also has the... let me see if I can figure out how to open this thing. Oh, there we go. The wrist bomb that the Predators use after they're about to be defeated. They're sore losers, and they're like, beep, 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 take you out with me. But really, really detailed. I really, really like the detail on this guy. This Predator is kick-ass. And other than the claws, the only thing is that it has the base thing broken. But I can glue that into his stand. No biggie. He looks amazing. Oh, almost broke it again. And the other figure he gave me is the Xenomorph from Aliens and Alien. Very, very articulate. It has a lot of knickknacks that you can use. It has a button here that releases the second mouth. Detail here on the front. Usually this is all black, but I like that you can kind of see the skull part because it's a callback to Predator 2 where you saw the Xenomorph's skull. The tail, of course, classic design by Geiger. And the only thing that this one has broken is the feet. Feet are broken. So when I try to put them on the stand, the weight of the thing just breaks the feet apart. So this is a very, very important piece that broke off, but I was able to glue it. I let the glue cure, so hopefully it'll have enough strength to stay on the base and display very nicely. But these two figures are freaking amazing. They're really heavy, but they go like this. They're like Alien versus Predator. But they're really, really cool. I love the detail on these guys, and I'm surprised my friend decided to get rid of them. I'll give them a very nice home. I'll figure out where to display them, but yeah, I freaking love these figures. Very detailed, and they will go great to Macabro's horror section. Once the vault is in its final form, I'll have a section just for Macabro, and it'll have a whole bunch of horror things. So those are pretty awesome. And the very last thing I'm going to share with you guys is this. This is the Rogue One Cassian Deluxe Blaster. This was a Target exclusive. The last time I saw a Cassian Deluxe Blaster, it was $20 at Target. But I went to a flea market and I found it for $4. $4. Now you can get an orange version of this blaster at anywhere else, but Target had the deluxe with the blue stock, the 12-round mag, the scope, and unfortunately the thing that this one doesn't have is the barrel extension, the blue Spectre-like extension. So that's the only thing that this babe was missing, but I can put anything. I have a couple of blue magazine extensions, so I can just pop that in, no problem. It looks pretty badass. This thing looks in like this, and it has a grip handle here, and if you press the button, it lights up like so. It has a nice scope. And I think that's pretty awesome. And it's basically a strife reshell. So it has a, and then you just shoot. The other thing this thing has is that it has a couple of ultraviolet lights. So you put in some glow-in-the-dark darts in this thing, and as you press the button to shoot, it charges it with a UV light, and the darts glow in the dark. But I really, really like the design of this. I never thought I would find a Cassian Deluxe Blaster cheap, but I did, and I love it. I love how it feels. I push the stock back, and as soon as I get a barrel extension, that'll be even cooler. And I have one. I just have to look for it. But yeah, I haven't picked up as much Nerf as I would like, or Boomco. Oddly enough, Boomco has popped up back again on the shelves. There's a lot of Boomco. I just need money to buy, because these I buy cheap because I buy them at flea markets. But the new Boomco stuff is pretty expensive for my wallet anyway. But maybe if I get a Christmas bonus, I'll buy a bunch of Boomco because it's cool. Well, yeah, that was the first part of this collection pickup video series. I'm going to do, like I said, 3 more, and I'm going to share with you guys, so I hope you enjoy them. Lots of content coming your way. But until I see you all again, this was Vargas. This was Vargas from the Vargas Vault. Keep forgetting my own sign-off thing. Thanking you all for watching, and until I see you next time, thanks a lot, and I'm signing out.